It's week 2 of the NFL, and we've got Juju Smith-Schuster. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the Ravens and the Browns on Monday Night Prime Time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight, we wrap up an intriguing Week 2 with a good Monday night matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Browns in this matchup. Their offense is one that doesn't rely too heavily on just one guy. They like to spread things around as best they can.
You're right about that. It's a diverse unit, and they like to run their offense by what they call game plan, meaning each and every week they study the opponent, they probe its weaknesses, and they move the ball around that way. They emphasize who's going to get it based on what they think they'll accomplish in that game. Other teams, they're a system team. They're going to run what they run no matter what. I like this style of offense. It suits them well.
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. On third down, Jackson. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They're going for it with Dobbins. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. It's the Mississippi State product at quarterback. Calling the shots will be Dak Prescott.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one,
the Browns drive about to get started. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? Here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as he's able to get... A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? Jackson. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down conversion. We have a red zone situation brewing. This defense on their heels a little bit as they get set to defend a 1st and 10 with the ball at the 16. After one, 7-0. We have a red zone situation brewing. This defense on their heels a little bit as they get set to defend a 1st and 10 with the ball at the 16. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
For as much as we extol his route running and him as a pass catcher, he might be better with the ball in his hands. He did not want to go down there until he found the end zone, and while he didn't quite get there, he and his guys are set up near the goal line now, 1st and goal.
Dobbins is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. One more time with Dobbins. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Tucker's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a conservative decision there. Time to hop in as this defense will need to make a red zone stop, starting with his 2nd and 4. Prescott off play action. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
There's another catch by the running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd and goal.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right, Nick. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, his first. Just above 1 minute remaining here in the 2nd quarter. This offense looking to get down at least into field goal range, but they're starting on their own side of the field. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Dawson. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall. And this is caught. Touchdown, Browns. Devontae Parker His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory. A fourth down coming up. Decision time now, as this would be a long field goal attempt. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. A fourth down coming up. Decision time now, as this would be a long field goal attempt. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line.
A fourth down coming up. Decision time now, as this would be a long field goal attempt. A lot of pressure here for Cade York. This to make it a 2-score game. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. The field position game. This defense hoping to preserve that 1-score, 8-point lead here. See if they can do it. The ball on the offensive side of the field. Jackson on first down. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Here's Jackson. That's into the hands of Wallace over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw caught there by Wallace. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The quick slant caught, and he's into the end zone. No flags. We'll get back to this one with the offense trying to put the finishing touches on a possible victory, essentially just needing a first down to end it. The defense, though, they do have all 3 timeouts. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. The offense looking for one more first down to try to end this thing. The defense has 2 timeouts, but the offense leading in a tight one here late. Second down, here's Chubb again. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. And he'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes at that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Dawson. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
Well, granted, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are, looking at 2-0 right now. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for Cleveland, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they'll fall to 1-1.